At the heat of my senatorial election, on a Sunday morning, Captain Philip Shuaibu went to my station along Way to confiscate my 2 trucks that parked by the side of my petrol station. You all agree with me that Way is a federal road. And at the same time, my truck never parked on the right of way, precisely by the side of ICC. But Philip, with his usual character, is trying to witch hunt my person. He went on a Sunday morning to arrest my truck that was parked by the side of my petrol station along Way. I was in church. Immediately I closed from church with my wife and my little 7-year-old daughter. We rushed from church to Philip Shuaibu's house, resident. We got to his residence, we reached out to him, and we saw him. I tried to reach out to the second lady of the state, but she avoided us. Hence, my wife followed me to the residence of Philip Shuaibu. We appealed to him the reasons why he confiscated my 2 trucks that was parked by the side of my station. And he assured me that the trucks will be released the following day. Not because of me per se, but because of my wife and my little daughter that I came with to his house. I saw him as a man of conscience at that moment, and I believed him. The following day, I placed a call to him. When I realized that my truck has still not been released, he did not pick my call. A week later, 2 weeks later, Philip avoided me. I gave the second lady more than 50 missed calls to prevail on the deputy governor. She avoided my call, and she never picked my call. I foresaw that what is embarked on, posterity will judge him, and I appealed through various persons to reach out to him. But Philip resolved that I must pay him 6 million naira to release those trucks. Even in Lagos State, they have rules and regulations. In Lagos State, that have a very organized last man that is in charge of traffic control will not collect 6 million for a truck that is causing obstruction. The highest they will collect is 150,000. But Philip asked me to pay 6 million to him. I have come to come and tell the Edo people, particularly the Beninese, that Philip is not a friend to the Beninese. Obaseki that I know will not go to Auchi, will not go to Edo North, precisely the Isako, to crumble or to interrupt an Isako man's business. But Philip came to Benin to interrupt. For more than 2 weeks, majority of my petrol stations were not selling fuel during the heat of my election because of Captain Philip. I'm here to tell Philip that the ancestors are already fighting. The God that I serve, the grace that is on my head, is fighting for me. He took my simplicity. He took my innocency. He took my peaceful attributes to weakness. I want to tell him that I'm a true son of the Edo, who wear dog pataki. Benin flows in my vein. My grandfather was the former Ason. You go to the palace and see the hierarchy of